Hey guys, I'm back here to give you a new video on my opinions on the Oscars. Yes, it's not a reaction. It might be too late, but I want to give out just my thoughts on the nominations. Not anything else surrounding it, because that's just not my department to get into. Just what I think on the nominations on their own. So I'm not going to go through all of them. Just going to go through a few. And I got here my tablet, and I'm on the most reliable web source you can find. Wikipedia. I'm gonna go through the Best Picture nominations. Seriously, like the ones that are here are The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. And honestly, like it's a pretty good list. Like I haven't seen Brooklyn. I heard it was pretty good. Especially like the performances like Saoirse Ronan. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then Bridge of Spies though. Bridge of Spies. I hear that, sometimes I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see all the movies. And I don't want to judge because I haven't seen it, but I hear it was a good Spielberg and then Coen Brothers film project. But I hear that it wasn't the best. Like it didn't have like the best of each of the department's potentials or something. And Tom Hanks did give a good performance, but I'm surprised that one has been nominated. Really, maybe because all the talent is behind it, but at least they're all good people. They deserve it. Yeah. The Big Short. I'm gonna see that movie later on. You guys will eventually get a review on it. I hear it's like from what Adam McKay said, this is like an accomplishment for him. I hear it's still funny, but it's just like this movie is like very different when it comes to like what kind of movie you're expecting and how his comedy turns out. So I'm surprised really with The Big Short, but congrats on Adam McKay for that, for getting his movie nominated. And then, yes, Mad Max Fury Road, that movie is an accomplishment. Just whatever direction you can get in one shot, everything that's going on, that is amazing. Seriously, that movie, I'm surprised it was nominated, but I'm glad it's nominated. The Martian, what can I say about that movie? It has a return to form, Ridley Scott. Exceptional writing from Drew Goddard. Terrific performance by Matt Damon. I'm so glad The Martian's on this list. Seriously, it's just incredible. The Revenant, what can I say about The Revenant? I love The Revenant. I appreciate the art of it. It was. This is the type of movie it should be in the Oscars. People could say it didn't have a lot of, substance or whatever the story, what it was compared to what the visuals were. I enjoyed it for what it was. Seriously, you have to have, no offense to a lot of people that probably thought this movie was worth something, but you really need to have like the certain mindset to go into this movie. And I enjoyed every shot. The story is a revenge, tale, but there's more to it than just that. And I think some people just missed the mark. Room. Like I talked about Room recently. Room is such a phenomenal film. Like the performances from Brie and Jacob. Oh my god, that movie is just, it did what it needed to do in the span of little time. It was a great movie. Spotlight is like the best ensemble piece. That movie, from each actor to the director, everybody worked as a team. This was a teamwork effort, and this movie deserves to get an ensemble cast if there was at the Oscars. Like they should really make some kind of award like that. So really, yeah, these are all good lists. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to see Creed in there, Inside Out. You have 10 slots. Why don't you use all of them? So seriously, like maybe we can trade something. Maybe I would trade Bridge of Spies or something. I don't know, but I can't argue with this list. It's good. I wish I would see other movies in there also. Best Directors, Adam McKay, George Miller, Alejandro G. Inarritu, Lenny Abrahamson, and Tom McCarthy. Great list. Lenny Abrahamson did a great job directing Room. I enjoyed that. Tom McCarthy was like the catalyst of this group. He did a great job leading this whole group for Spotlight. Alejandro G. Inarritu coming back, defending his title from Birdman. He did an amazing job with the cinematographer and everything. He deserves to get recognition for this too, even though he's won it already. George Miller, like I said, that man knew to cram so much in one shot by shot. He did not let a single go to waste. Adam McKay, I can't wait to see this movie, but I hear it is an accomplishment for what he usually does, and that's not, demeaning the past of his films, but, it's an overall great effort from him. Best Actors, Bryan Cranston. That one got me off surprise because Her Trumbull was an okay movie, but I didn't expect for it to get nominated. But it's great seeing, Heisenberg finally be an Academy Award nominee. Matt Damon, The Martian. Can't go wrong with that, seriously. He gave a great performance. Leonardo DiCaprio. Damn, he really wants that win, and I feel like he might get it. But reading off the next two, I feel like this is going to be a three-way tie, and I'm rooting more for him, DiCaprio, and the next person I'm going to say. Not so much for the last one. But, I'm going to be okay whoever wins. And I know it's more of a three-way tie race. Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, and Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl. Michael Fassbender, if Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't get it, Michael Fassbender did a great job embodying Steve Jobs. He didn't look like him, but he did nail everything down from the mannerisms and everything. He was great. Eddie Redmayne, he has the theory of everything already. He's coming back to defend his title. I understand he gave a great performance, but, it's just, I don't feel like he's going to win it again just because he already won it. We got to let someone else shine. But I understand why his performance is here, so yeah. Now we're going to go to the Best Actress. Cate Blanchett for Carol. She's like the new Meryl Streep now. Every time she's in it for the long run. You have to take her down like she's the top boxer. You have to dethrone her. Brie Larson for Room. This one is probably my favorite. I think she should win it. But it's my opinion. Jennifer Lawrence for Joy. I don't know. That was probably the one that I was like, really? Like, I know she's a great actress, but you really have to nominate her? But I don't know. She's the Oscar sweetheart. I'm not surprised. Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years. I haven't heard too much of that about that film, but I'm not going to give it any, I'm not going to criticize about it. It's my fault for not seeing it. Every movie should be given a chance to see it before you can officially critique it to the fullest extent. Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn, like I said. Maybe that, she did a great performance. Whole reason why it's nominated for Best Picture, so, it's good for her. She's come a long way from The Host, so it's great that she's doing this one now. Best Supporting Actor, Christian Bale, The Big Short. He's an amazing actor. I don't think he's the favorite, but he is an actor you can always count on to transform himself the way he is. He should get more recognition for what he gets, and he's a pretty great actor. Tom Hardy for The Revenant. Congrats, Tom Hardy. Finally getting your first nomination. You did a great job, being that asshole who, you understand with, but, he's kind of selfish. We root for those types of villains. He did a great job. Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight. Gave a great performance. Like, he usually does. He's always one of the best things of the Avengers. He always gives it his 110%. I love this actor, and seriously, I want him to get even also more recognition. Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies. I haven't seen the movie, but I heard he was like the standout of the film, so this deserves it. Yeah. Sylvester Stallone for Creed. Oh, that one is probably my favorite. I love Mark Ruffalo, I love Tom Hardy, but Sylvester Stallone, you need to win it now. You got nominated for Rocky over 40 years ago, 30 years ago. How great is it you're going to come back and get nominated for the same role now for Creed? You were the heart and soul of that movie. Even though Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler were all great, you were the one that passed on the torch. And it was, even though Coogler is the one that made the story, you were the one that greenlit it, and we all owe it to you, even though you guys all did a great job. Best Supporting Actress, Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight. She really was a standout. I love her, how she was like, she was this girl you just hate, but, she's very entertaining to watch. She's great. Rooney Mara for Carol. Haven't seen that movie either, but, I hear that she, even though it's called Carol, it's her movie, so really interested to see, how many nominations she'll get. Rachel McAdams for Spotlight. She was great too. Like, it was an ensemble piece. Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams all brought it, so really she was a great piece too. Alicia Vikander for Danish Girl. I wish she got nominated for Ex Machina, but you know what? I'll take this one. I feel like she outshined Eddie Redmayne, so really, like, I hope she wins it. She is one of my favorites to get for this one. Like, she's awesome. Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. Michael Fassbender did a great job, and for Kate Winslet also to have two performances, like, they're both great actors. But yeah, seeing one another, battle it off, it was like, like I said, it was like a boxing match earlier between both of them, and he could not be as great if it wasn't for her, and she could not be as great as if it wasn't for him. So they did both great job in that movie. They were standouts. So that was good. I'm going to go for Best Original Screenplay. The nominees are Bridge of Spies, Ex Machina, Inside Out, Spotlight, Straight Outta Compton. Great choices, seriously. Coen Brothers cannot go. You can't go wrong with them. Bridge of Spies is amazing. Ex Machina, I want that one to win. That one, it didn't get enough recognition in this award ceremony, and it needs to win that. That is a movie like no other. I love that movie. Inside Out, great to see an animation on this list. You know, truly deserving. Spotlight, again, amazing. It was amazing also from the work of the script. It was awesome. Straight Outta Compton, Straight Outta Compton. Oof, yes. This movie could be another one that I feel like if it did win, I wouldn't be mad with it. It was amazing. You got more than what you expected. It was just great. Best Adapted Screenplay, The Big Short, Brooklyn, Carol, The Martian, Room. Overall, you know, movies like in Best Pictures, they all deserved it, seriously. I hear, yeah, The Big Short is very, you know, creative. Brooklyn, good story. Carol, great performances. The Martian, just a clever dialogue, so witty. I love it. Like, really, a lot of it relies on Matt Damon, but the rest of the cast is amazing, and Drew Goddard did a good job. Room was another great movie. The two main actors carry this film, but really, you know, if it wasn't for them giving great performances, then everybody else wouldn't be able to help them, and they all helped each other out great. Best Animated Feature, Anomalisa, Boy in the World, Inside Out, Shaun the Sheep movie, when Money was there. Great choices. I haven't seen Boy in the World, Inside Out. I'm glad it's in there. I'm stuck. I sucks that Peanuts movie didn't get nominated, but oh well. We always have a snub. This year's Lego movie. Anomalisa, I heard great things about that, and seriously, like, I think Inside Out's gonna win it, but I feel like Anomalisa is probably everybody's favorite for it to win. Yeah. Best Cinematography, Carol, Ed Lechman for Carol, Robert Richardson, The Hateful Eight, John Seal, Mad Max Fury Road, Emmanuel Lubezki, The Revenant, Roger Deakins, Sicario. Seriously, they have some of the best cinematographers getting nominated for this, and I won't be surprised if Lubezki or Deakins wins. They did so terrific with their jobs, and I feel like it's between those two. I don't know. They're like the best right now cinematographers, and I wouldn't be mad if either of them won. But congrats to the others too. I don't want to, you know, overshadow them or anything, or like just go pass by them. They did a great job. But seriously, Lubezki or Deakins, some of the best cinematographers today. And there you guys have it. Those are my opinions for the Academy Awards of 2016. Overall, it's a great list. I'm very impressed with this list. There have been some times where I was like, really? Like, I don't know. Can we refresh it a little bit? And this year has been a very refreshing year for movies. I like it. I can't wait to see what wins. Some of them feel like I can't bet on easily because it's hard to tell who might win. Others, I feel like, yeah, those are shoo-in for the winners. But everybody deserved most of the list. Only a couple snubs. I want to see more from Ex Machina, probably Creed, and then probably get Inside Out to be nominated for Best Picture also. You know, why wasn't Ridley Scott nominated? But, you know, you can only fit so much. Now, what do you guys think about the Academy Awards, huh? Let me know in the comments your opinions too. You know, this is just my opinion. Now I'd like to hear your guys' opinion. You know, and until 26,000 subscribers, guys, laugh, smile, repeat.